We've got a police officer who apparently threatened to murder the mayor of Phoenix if the mayor of Phoenix defunded the police. But don't worry, he was just joking when he said it. So when Officer Steven Poulos expressed his thoughts, the room went quiet, apparently. We're hearing as of AZ Central. Quote, "If the mayor defunds the police, I'm going to shoot her." This is Poulos' sergeant recalled hearing the officer say. The sergeant broke the silence saying, "You're not going to shoot the mayor." And Poulos doubled down. "That's a promise," he responded. Now, to be fair, let's be fair to this person who's joking about assassinating a political leader for marginally reducing the funding of the cops. Some officers remembered the threat differently. One officer said he remembered Poulos saying, "If they defund us, the first person on my list is the mayor," which is a little bit different. A third officer remembered Poulos saying, "If they defund the police, I'll go over the mayor's house and shoot it up." So, different versions of the same story. We don't know exactly which one is the thing that this cop said, but at the end of the day, they're all threats to assassinate a public figure. Adrienne, what do you think?
Yeah, see, and it's interesting too, because of course, when I read all the different accounts these officers, it really makes me realize how interesting it is how when they're in court and they seem to testify to all the same story, it's almost like they planned in advance, and here they didn't have that planning, and thus we get to see how rickety their memories are. But anyways, in terms of this threat, it's wild to me that this man says he's joking. And we often hear things like that when people are trying to shield any kind of accountability for their behavior. "Oh, it's just a joke. I can't believe you guys can't take a joke." No, it's a threat on the life of a mayor. And we've just seen this recently with the threats to kill Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer.
Yeah.
It's these attacks, and unfortunately, they often do come toward women. But the fact that you are a part of law enforcement, it's just he should be held accountable fully. And also, since the fact that he's already qualified for retirement, maybe it's time to go.
Yeah, maybe. Now, as we've been saying, he does claim that it was a joke. The police report says that he backtracked and told the sergeant his comments were a joke after the meeting. Quote, "I don't know why they make a big deal about it. It was just a joke." It's now being looked into. We don't know what's going to end up happening. We don't know yet about any sort of like prosecution or anything like that. But understand that there is the context that while he was saying that, city council members and advocates have been talking about increased transparency and accountability from the Phoenix Police Department because of recent police shootings and police misconduct. What's interesting is that while Gallego, the mayor, has been supportive of creating a civilian oversight office to review police shootings and excessive force claims, she has not supported cutting the police department's budget. In fact, she and the city council has voted to increase the police department's budget in June and last year when she became mayor. But still, like, no matter how much support you show of the police, the idea that it could ever be lowered, that budget, even if it was just to the level of a year ago, is enough for some cops to, at the very least, joke about, if not mean, that they want to take you out.
Oh, absolutely. And the interesting thing is that a story just came out recently about a 33-year-old former NFL player who was murdered by Phoenix police, and the body cam footage just came out, where the gentleman was holding what turned out to be a BB gun. But the thing is that Arizona law allows you to carry a firearm. And so the fact that this person was not responding to your commands means you should just shoot him. What if he was deaf? All of these things that come out that involve police misconduct of some sorts, and the fact that the police are responding this way behind closed doors about essentially threats to kill the mayor, a public official, when they are threatened with the possibility of being subject to accountability and oversight, and maybe their budgets being actually checked, which they need to since they've run amok. The fact that they respond with violence is very disconcerting. Disgusting.
Yeah, and how are you supposed to feel if you're a politician in that area? Like, whether you think the cops are actually going to try to assassinate you, you know that there are people who want to. There's movements across the country to, kidnap governors and stuff like that. And now you have to wonder if the police are actually going to take it seriously when they at least jokingly share the same philosophy.
Actually, yep. Because you can't tell me that they're going to pursue some other comment or statement or terroristic threat from another person when they're out here doing the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Like, get out of here with that mess. All that tells me is that she's unsafe.
Yeah.
And it shouldn't be that way. She's just doing her job.
Exactly. Yeah. And by the way, hypothetically, if someone was to joke about killing a cop as a joke, would the cops think it was funny?
Yeah.
Would they think that you were just joking? Why are you making a big deal?
Yeah.
I kind of have a feeling they take it kind of seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah.